And we're back. Ah, it's so exhausting doing this over and over, but we're gonna keep doing it over and over again. Song in my head. There we go. Let me share this. Is it because I'm talking about the knot? Is that why it's doing that? Do y'all know? Because what? I don't know. Child, I don't know. Hey, Couture Base. So it's your girl, Brooke Bryant, going live with the Bree Talk and Base Squad. We gotta talk, okay? We gotta talk, we gotta talk, we gotta talk. So before we get started, let's like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip me some apple juice or my faith if you can water, and let's get into the mess, shall we? I don't understand why, like when I cover certain people or topics, I don't know what be going on. I feel like the girls be trying to trick me on my spot, but no. Okay, no. We gotta nip it in the bud. We're not gonna be up here that long because I have to get up super early. Work has been draining me, and when I say draining me, I'm not talking about I'm talking about just ooh, we need is a cocktail, okay? But before we get started, double tap the screen. That's how you can like the video, or hitting those three dots right there. Bow, 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 bow. Y'all see the board structure? Okay, hitting those three dots right there. Bow, 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 bow. It's how you can engage with the video. And share this out and subscribe if you like the vibe. Okay. So let's get into Denai. Listen, I told y'all before, I don't have an issue with Denai. I don't have an issue with no content creator, but if you put it on Beyonce's internet, we're gonna talk about it. If I am intrigued or something piques my interest, we're gonna talk about it. Like we control this platform as long as we maintain the YouTube guidelines and whatnot. We do what we want over here, okay? You do what you do over there, and we do what we do over here. And so that being said, the nine decided to chin check Storm Monroe and drag Love Jones in the midst of it. Now, do I agree with him dragging Love Jones? No, because what did Love Jones do? He knows Love Jones is just going to cry on the internet. He's seen it when Love Jones and Chelsea went back and forth, and then when she was calling Jovi and myself mean girls. Weird, very wild, but whatever. Hey, D. Smith. No, it's Stormisha. Is that what it is? Hey, Brittany. What's going on, Denitra? Let's go. Yes, 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 yes. So, me personally, do I feel a type of way about the not chin checking Storm Monroe? No. You know why? Because Storm, in my opinion, and this is mine, I think Storm is not getting the engagement he used to, and he has to do whatever it takes. Hence why, and we're going back to Coffee City, shout out to her. Hence why Donat wrote at Hey Love Jones, you out here looking crazy, obsessed over a gay man. At Storm Monroe, named after a black female superhero who would rather skip exclusive coverage of the Diddy trial than to spend time with you in New York City at Tasha K. That's crazy. He put it, go follow my girl, Coffee City. We love Coffee City. Coffee City is the hardest working woman in show business, okay? Look, at the end of the day, you can have your sentiments about Denai, but like Coffee City said, Storm Monroe couldn't wait to shade Denai. And I don't know why he's shading people, because did he not just see the incident that transpired in Las Vegas? I don't get what really big content creators feel like they have to shade somebody who is not on their playing field in subscribers. Very weird, very strange. It gives me that he needs that type of engagement. And I need people to understand, beefing does not work. It no longer works. Did y'all not see what happened in Las Vegas? They just held the court hearing of Manny Rodriguez, or whatever his name is, who took the life of another content creator and his wife off of some YouTube drama. Very weird, very strange. Like, where's the emotional intelligence? And look at me saying that, and I crashed out a couple times verbally, but I would never, like, I'm not going to be called inmate. They're not going to be having me fighting for my virginity, and I'm not wearing some ugly prison pants, sweatsuit, anything. No, absolutely not. It's just a no for me. So when I see the Storm Monroes picking at people like the Knot and they say they better than, because Storm has said this, it's weird. It's strange. Now, Love Jones catching the stray, that's simply because of who she's dating. Nobody believes they're in a real relationship except for some people. I don't understand why her big time YouTuber boyfriend is not covering the trial. He talks about Diddy often, especially when it comes to conspiracies. You would think he would be out there. He doesn't have to necessarily be in there, but he could at least get some first-hand knowledge himself. I just don't understand. I feel like at some point when you hit a certain pinnacle in this YouTuber space, you should be doing the things. And this is why I say a lot of OGs, a lot of veterans in the YouTube spaces, this is where they be effing up. This is where they be effing up. Hey, Young Rizzo, what's going on? Hello, 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 hello. Hey, Celine. It's just weird, it's strange. And we're not going to be here a long time. I just had to identify that for y'all because a lot of people see Donat as a crash out. I feel like Donat needs to take this opportunity to continue to build his platform without the drama. You're getting the numbers, you're getting the views, you know, you're becoming algorithms bae. I told y'all it doesn't matter who's covering Diddy until they beat Rotten Mango and the viewers. I'm not hearing it. You know, switch up the content, do what you need to do, but I'm loving what I'm hearing so far. I don't like to hear people just, it's one direction. Cover it right. That's why yesterday when I talked about Blake Lively, I said, yeah, we was dog walking her, but she's winning in court. Justin Baldini's lawsuit was thrown out. That is proper coverage. Now, you can have your feelings, you can have your sentiments, but cover it right. And some of the girls ain't covering it right. It's like everybody is getting paid. Have y'all noticed? It's like everybody getting paid. And I knew once they got off of Cassie, there was not going to be a lot of huge influence. The people who are down there, they're doing an amazing job. You know, Naughty Love is out there doing amazing. You have Armand Wiggins out there doing amazing. You have Tisa's Tales out there doing amazing. You have Sean G out there doing amazing. I feel like there's enough for everybody to eat. And despite how many content creators are out there, everybody is getting it. And I feel like if this is your sole job, quote unquote, this is what you do in your career, why are you not at the biggest trial to date? You don't even have to cover Diddy. He could have covered Harvey Weinstein. He's not even doing that. I just think the girls be missing the plot. And they're choosing people to pick with. Now, granted, Donat did get into a scuffle with Gene Deal, and I feel Gene Deal's the clout chaser. Because Gene Deal stole the Notch chain. Because he said he did some protect your neck type stuff. That might be some New York lingo. I don't know, because he's using Wu-Tang. But Gene Deal be talking about he's a grown man. He's a grown man. So why did you steal a grown man's chain? You're a weirdo. This is 2025. You're a grown man. You acted like you wanted to fight. You should have just swung. You should have swung instead of you. To me, it's bum energy. And that's why I don't be taking Gene Deal serious. Like, who does stuff like that? Bums. And I'm speaking with the utmost disrespect. This is not protecting Donat. I'm just telling y'all where I'm from. If you take somebody's chain, you on bum behavior. Especially if you're not testifying at the trial. Like, what are you there for? For props? You're not morally supporting anybody. Cassie didn't give you a high five leaving the court. None of the alleged victims high-fived you or said, oh my God, nothing. They're not even talking about you. It's just a clout move. And I wish people would see through the BS, honestly and truly. But it is what it is. What's going on? But yeah, so if the Knot wants to drag Storm Monroe to the pits of hell, so be it. Storm Monroe, honestly, he has not been coming up in the algorithm for me with anything. So he maybe he need to get down to the Diddy trial. And Love Jones, they're gonna always bring you in it because you're tied to somebody that's not well received or liked. He's liked by his subscribers, but it is what it is. So what are y'all thoughts? What are y'all thoughts? Are y'all proud of? I'm happy the Knot's not crashing on the internet. I do want him to evolve in his content. But you're not saying how the Knot was yelling in Gene's face. Everybody saw him yelling in Gene's face, and if Gene felt some type of way, he could have hit him right there. Like, nobody gets yelling in my face. You can't yell in my face. I would have pushed him. My bodyguards would have pushed him. Like, be for real. If he would have swung, the marshals would have arrested him. So he steals his chain instead. How does that make sense? So you don't swing because you don't want to be seen as violent, but you steal somebody's chain, which is a crime at the courthouse. Is that making sense to y'all? I don't know where Gene Deal is from, but it was given loser, bum, degenerate. And if he couldn't see that he was being taunted by somebody, I don't know what to tell him. And he's going to continue to be taunted. A lot of people were saying, what is Gene Dill doing down there? At the Diddy trial, he's not a witness. He's not on the stand. The prosecutors are not using him. That means he has no valuable information. All he do is go sit over there on somebody's couch and figure it out. The moment he decided to solidify Jaguar Wright, I knew then he was a clout chaser. I told y'all, there's no way these people who are not known now, who are not actively working in the fields they be talking about, can tell y'all what is going on behind the scene when they're not there. Everything he's given is hearsay or a conspiracy. That's why I said a lot of y'all are conspiracy theorists. I am not. So I just think it's weird. I think he's a clout chaser. These are my thoughts, though. If you think Gene Dill is a stand-up man, that's you. That's why I say opinions are not facts. But let's be very clear. The Knot tricked him out his spot. Like, there's no way the Knot could trick me out my spot, and we're there for the same reason. What was Gene Dill there for? To be a content creator. He wasn't getting on the stand. he wasn't being the security detail to anybody. Like, the math ain't mathing. That's all I'm saying. The math ain't mathing. We gotta do better. So the Knot attacking verbally, Love Jones, Storm Monroe, that's their issue. If, child, Love Jones don't even, cause you thought Chelsea was something. You don't even go into it with the Knot. Don't even do it. It's not worth your time, and you're gonna cry on the internet, and we don't need to see that. It's 2025. We need to focus on something else. But what are your thoughts on this, Space Squad? Do you feel like the Knot is right in his sentiments? Do you feel like he should have just brushed it off and kept it moving? What are your thoughts on this? I said it before, I'll say it again. When it comes to the views to the Diddy trial, Rotten Mango is really doing it. I saw while I was at work. I like some of her stand. I don't agree with everything, but I like people who just deliver the information and they're getting firsthand knowledge and they make it entertaining. I don't really like all that you got to be biased or one-sided. No, tell it right. I haven't seen Love Jones in a while. Is she not at the trial? She's not at the trial? Ain't she in New York? Oh my goodness. I don't know. Either way, I'm here for it. We love a good drama, don't we? But on that note, I'm gonna let y'all go because we have an early day. We're one step better in our healing journey. My knee really didn't hurt today. So yeah, the prayers are working, Bay Squad. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm getting definition in my thigh. It's coming back. So I'm just thankful and I'm grateful. Baby, the way we was out here walking around in this heat, my ankles were sweating. I've never had that happen before. I said my ankles are sweating? What the hell? This is a new type of heat. This is a new type of heat. But y'all, we're gonna focus on the serious topics tomorrow. The heavy topics tomorrow. I just had to focus on, the little party and BS topics because, oh, child, it's a mess. It is a mess. But on that note, comment down below. I gotta go. Bye, hoes.